guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Agatha All Along. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 8 of Agatha All Along, and I took a little break. I had a little snack, and now I'm back. I had a little bit of time to think about Lilia and how much I absolutely loved that episode. I love when things get pieced together the way that they did that. They made all of the little moments that had happened throughout all the previous episodes come together in a way that finally made sense, and especially made sense to Lilia, and kind of to everybody else. As much as I'm sad to see Lilia gone, I do find it incredibly beautiful that, you know, she wasn't able to save her first coven, but with the time that she had left, that she knew the end was coming, that she was going to fall, what she could do with the time that she had left to help her new coven. Like, that's something that she wasn't able to do before. And I think, you know, warning Agatha, like, you know, when you hear coward duck, and looking at Jen and saying that, like, you know, she's the future. At least that's what I got from that. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but, like, you know, she wanted to help save them, and that was such a beautiful end, and just like an absolutely wonderful trial. That I love how everything pieced together the way it did, and like, at first I was just like, oh yeah, tarot. And then it would cut away, and then we would come back, and I'm just like, this is frustrating. But I could only imagine what it would be like for Lilia to only have bits and pieces, and to have all those gaps in her life, and to like always be constantly told something that, oh, you were the one that told me that. And it's like, no, I didn't. And then you learn about it later, and then you see the moment that happened to where you did learn about it. Like that has to be so incredibly frustrating. But the other question I now have is, we know that Rio is death. Is that why Rio has an issue with Agatha? Because before, we didn't really have a way to get off of the road, and we saw that Jen had the option to leave. And she decides to go ahead and still work with the coven, and because there's this sisterhood. But did Agatha abandon her coven, or was she doing this alone? Like, she had to have had a coven to even get there in the first place. Did she actually walk the road? Did she finish the road? Did she say she finished the road? And did she cheat death? And is death still trying to come for her and is upset about it? Because now we know the Salem 7 are dead. I would think that was final, getting run through by a sword. Like, you know, witches survive things, but, you know, so far, you know, we've seen Mrs. Hart die, who is not a witch, but then also Alice, and now Lilia. I don't know if that's part of the trial, and poof, they come back. I don't think so. I mean, I'm a firm believer of, like, if you see the body and you see the death, they're dead. And I don't know if we necessarily saw Lilia's death, but we saw her kind of being reborn a little bit. I think that that's kind of what was happening, is that, like, maybe it's just this continual perpetual cycle. I have no idea. But, like, seeing her kind of sit down and she was ready for her first lesson, it just kind of made me feel like she was at peace in that moment, and she wasn't going to have those gaps anymore. So, you know, maybe there's a whole other lifetime that she's going to live throughout a different series, you know, a different reality. And she even says, like, time, I forget what she says, but it's almost just kind of like, time's a construct. Time isn't linear. Time, you know, isn't. It was a very beautiful line. And Jen was just kind of like, oh, so you know what? If anything in the MCU has taught us, is that time really doesn't matter. Or we can't really figure out time travel, and it's really frustrating. So I'm really excited to get into this episode. I definitely want to know more about Rio, and I want to know more about Agatha. Of course, I want to know more about Billy/William, what Jen's final kind of trip down this road will be, and kind of where this takes us, because at the end, we should have a lot of power for these witches, unless death takes them. So, and she was promised bodies. Maybe that was the deal they had last time too. I have no idea. So guys, let's get into it. Is this back with Alice? I don't know, Alice was drained of a lot of power. Like, she looks fine now. How is that possible? I'd be so happy if she's still alive. Unless death is taking our body.
It's time to go. Where?
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza is not comforting in death. You want comfort. Eesh. Okay, yeah.
This can't be the end. It has to be the beginning. I finally broke the curse.
That's what I was saying.
I can really do something with my life now.
You're a protection witch. You died protecting someone.
Man. Gosh, that's so twisted.
You ready?
No.
No.
Exactly. I would want death to be a comfort. I don't find this comforting at all. What am I thinking? The Sandman? Really liked death in that one. Follow me, my friend, to glory at the end.
Lilia! Lilia!
Oh, goodness, girl.
She stayed behind you. Lilia?
Sealed off. Of course, Agatha ran off. She's probably terrified. Yeah, look at her. Death is catching up to you.
Your coven is shrinking.
Oh, I love the music.
Alice, now Lilia. The bodies are really piling up.
Don't you want that?
Just like you promised.
Yeah.
Did you doubt me?
I did. Thought there'd be a trick in there somewhere.
Might still be.
And there was. You were distracting me from him.
Oh, because he also moved to another body.
This walk with another woman's son on a road that doesn't... Stop!
Yeah.
No one in history has had special treatment like you.
You call what you did special treatment.
What did she do?
You gave me nothing. You took.
And that's usually your move, right?
Yeah.
Why do you let them believe those things about you? About Nikki?
Because the truth is too awful.
What is the truth? Is it that she couldn't save him?
The son of the Scarlet Witch stole a second life. I can't let him do the same for his twin. I have to take him.
Then take him.
Does she not want to take him?
You can't.
Why can't she?
If Billy is killed, he'll reincarnate again and then you'll lose him.
Ah.
You need him to turn himself in. I can arrange that.
Can you? That's the trick right
I
there.
can get him to the finish line and deliver him to you.
In exchange for...
Not killing her? Life? Power? Freedom?
You let me go.
You will eventually die.
But I want you to stop pursuing me.
Yeah.
I want you to stop making my life hell. And when I die, I don't want to see your face.
She seems a little hurt by that.
Okay.
She's not gonna deliver Billy. She better not deliver Billy. What does that even mean? Like, so she's cheated Death? And Death has pursued her this entire time because she left the road. Whoa! Nice little practical effect of her cutting through the scenery.
I'm fully aware that Agatha Harkness can never be anything but a covenless witch.
Ouch. Time to finish the road.
Chop, chop, let's go.
One trial left until the big score.
Whose trial,
Earth
though?
magic with no green witch. We're back to square one.
There's plenty of overlap between Earth and potions, right, Jenny Kale?
That's true.
Some.
Please, your last name is a vegetable. Worst kind.
Huh.
It's like swallowing a doily. Get ready for fireworks! Get ready for... Oh!
To fall on your face, apparently. Are they back at the beginning?
We're back where we started. The witch's road is a circle.
Uh-oh.
And this is the finish line? That's it. That's it!
Haven't you done this before?
We keep going.
What?
Wouldn't it just be a repeat?
There is absolutely zero chance I'm going to endure that experience again. Fine! Stay here!
Agatha has to, or else death will keep pursuing her.
Screw the road!
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a zipper. A body bag?
Hello?
They're in the morgue?
Hello?
Well, this is really high tech.
What in the...
Is this another trial?
The shoes.
Was it considered disrespectful?
Don't steal her struggle.
Don't steal her struggle.
Where are we?
My basement, give or take.
This is not in your basement, girlfriend. Oh.
It's worthless.
Yeah, the road agrees.
Oh boy.
And now we have our countdown.
Uh-huh. For what? What do we have to do here?
You seem relaxed.
Usually at this point, you're either complaining loudly or freaking out loud.
Maybe she's just
I'm
trying to...
thinking.
Yeah. She's trying to work it out.
I couldn't save Lilia. I didn't even try to save Alice. I'll be damned if I let you two idiots die.
Such purpose.
Oh, shut up,
How are you
Agatha.
gonna do that without any magic?
She saved my life. She saved you from poisoning. All while bound. Maybe you don't need it.
Maybe not.
Well, if that's true, that means I've wasted the last century of my life. That doctor in Boston didn't take anything from me. I gave it up.
What was that about, Agatha?
Agatha? Nothing. What?
Yeah, you can't just say nothing, girl.
I never knew you ever passed through there, that's all.
What does that
The
mean?
one who bound me? Non-stop sociopath!
Yeah, a little bit.
You kept me like this for 100 years?
Ow!
Oh, God!
Oh, how do you undo it?
The unbinding ritual.
I deny your power over me. You hold nothing.
Say it like you mean it, though, Jen.
Jesus, Agatha. Come on. Ooh. Oh, Jen! Did it work? I love a girl that has her power back.
Where did she go? She was just there. Agatha!
The road gave her what she was missing, and now she's gone.
Like, back home?
Sit down.
Why?
We're gonna find your brother.
You already know he doesn't exist.
Tommy isn't waiting out there. Not in a body, anyway.
So where is he?
That's what got Rio in such a tizzy, because she knows you could do it for him.
Do what?
Ah.
Give him another life.
I know how I did it.
You never do. Time to grow up.
Whoa.
Your mother and I, very proud of you both.
Boys, thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
Such a beautiful moment.
We have said goodbye before, so it stands to reason.
Say hello again.
Oh, God, that show was just so devastatingly romantic.
Keep your eyes closed, no matter what. You can't keep him, so where does he go?
I don't know! There's nothing!
He floats.
I can't find a place.
120 bodies empty out every minute. Find one.
There's a boy! It's a prank! They tricked him! He's gonna drown. The people, the family, there's no one to love him. He's got no one.
Oh.
Am I killing this boy so my brother can live?
He got what he wanted, so the road sent him away.
No, Billy. Sometimes boys die.
don't even know why I'm crying right now.
Out of death, life.
I don't know, should you be doing this spell, Agatha?
No. No, I need more time. I need more time.
Grow lights. Is she trying to, like, bring her son back? Was that what was supposed to happen?
I played by your rules and I passed the last trial.
I feel like I haven't said anything in a hot second because I have no idea what's going on. As part of her trial to bring her son back? That's cheating death, right?
Congratulations, my love! I'm sorry I didn't have a ribbon for you to run through.
You still don't have your power back.
I want my prize!
So
Oof.
do I.
Oof.
Got you the kid out as agreed!
And he's now where?
Yeah, where is he?
He was supposed to surrender himself. That means you're coming with me. I'm thinking death by 1,000 cuts!
Oh! Ah! Hey, Herb! Quite the show. Yeah, you might want to go inside.
Is it happening again?
I don't know.
Y'all get inside. Nothing good happens outside in Westview. When it's like this, just get the hell out.
Spelle malo. Spell this evil. You're calling me evil?
Mildly.
I am the natural order of all things, baby.
But you're enjoying it. That's not natural.
You are a coward!
Duck!
And she calls you a coward.
Hit the deck!
Woof! Ah! Pet Cemetery vibes. Ugh. Ah! What's happening? She seems surprised by that. Agatha, Billy, Tommy? Oh, Billy. You look great, kiddo. He looks amazing. Look at his costume.
You don't.
Yeah, at all. Help a girl out.
Don't take it all.
Oh! He saved your life. Don't you forget that. Come on, Agatha. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Oh my god, do the right thing. Don't take it all. She's back.
Feels so good.
Agatha, come on. Thank God. I don't think I could forgive her. She killed the boy.
So I'll let you decide. One of you stays with me, the other walks free.
Oh, Billy! Ooh, I love a witch off. I love it. Nice! I would not be picking a fight with death, though. I'm just saying.
This is futile. We can't fight death. It should be me.
Are we serious right now?
You're not bad.
Neither are you.
You're the only one who thinks so.
Oh my gosh. I love the sound design and the music and everything for death.
I'll go with you. Just take me.
He surrendered himself.
You heard him. The boy, as promised. It's over.
I thought you were...
What can I say? I'm a covenless witch.
I don't think so. I feel like she's gonna do something. She better.
Agatha. I know you can hear me.
Wow. He's never been able to do that before.
This how Nikki died.
Her son was a witch? Oh. What does that do? She's taking Death's power. But it's gonna kill her. Ugh. Oh, wow. The show is her show. She can't be dead.
You may go.
Well, how does he find Tommy? Does he find Tommy? Is Tommy even alive? There was a kid that was drowning. But like then she had the flower under the ground. Was she bringing herself back? Was she giving herself an opportunity to like grow again? He's just gonna get in a car and drive away. His mother flew away, which was a lot cooler. I hate to be a broken record, but what about Tommy? Do we get Tommy? Do we meet Tommy? Does he get to meet Tommy?
Take me to the Witch's Road.
The Witch's Road doesn't exist.
It's exactly how I pictured it.
It suits you.
Wait, did he create the Witch's Road? Is it not real? Like, why?
You are the magician. You have enormous potential. And the ability to turn all of your goals into reality.
Holy shit. He did it?
Now this is a house. Right off your vision board.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. What?
Gosh, you really are Maximoff.
Otherwise, none of this would be nearly as dramatic.
Wait, kind of like it's a hex. It was a circle, though.
So much like your mother.
Uh-huh.
It was me.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Well, obviously it's Agatha, but what does that mean? Did she cheat Death once again? Huh. So did he create... Okay, what I got from that is that he created the road. Because she said, you're so much like your mother, and Wanda created the hex. Did he create the road, which is a circle? And everything that he was imagining, or that he had envisioned, because he is the magician. And then Agatha, with her tear and her eyelash, obviously she knew that this is what this was. That it was like a hex again. Because she put her tear on that eyelash. Now, I thought that that was Nikki's eyelash. But is it her own? Because then she would have water and then soil in the ground and then the light to help the thing grow. But then she ran out. Did she leave a piece of her behind in order to come back? Wow. I'm so happy for Jen. I'm so happy that she was able to be unbound. And the fact that Agatha was like, ooh, yeah, that was me. My bad. I did that. And did we in fact fool Death by letting her think that Agatha is dead? But Agatha's been reborn. So is that cheating Death, or is that preparing and averting? I don't know. Like, it seems like reincarnation is like a dangerous thing. And it reminded me very much of Avatar, to where if the Avatar is killed, they reincarnate somewhere else. And if you have the Avatar with you, then they can't do that. Like if they don't die, right? So then you always know where the Avatar is. But if they die and they're reincarnated, you have no idea where they're going to go except what kingdom they'd be born into. And it's kind of like that like if Billy dies, then he would be reincarnated again and they wouldn't be able to find him. But I want to know what happened. Like, where's Tommy? did the kid that drowned, is he okay? Not okay. Is Tommy in that body? Geez, that's such a weird sentence to say. And then like Agatha just saying like sometimes like boys just die. Did she in fact give up her son? Did she take her son's power and let death take her son? But see, even Rio was like, that's not your son. So I guess we don't really know exactly what happened to him. I don't really know what happened in this episode, but I will say this, is that I very much enjoyed it, but like I'm just left with a lot of questions. And normally the penultimate episode, the one before the finale, is the one that leaves you with the most questions. Now, obviously Agatha is alive, or a part of her is still around. Not quite sure. So many questions. I love this. I love this. I love this. And I love that it's not blatantly obvious either. Like, it's not just like exposition, here's this. Ta-da! It's just like, it's like misdirect, and then like sprinkling some truth around it. Yeah, I have so many questions. Like, did that fool Death? Was, in fact, Death satisfied? And we know that like Agatha can absorb power, and I thought for sure she might just like take Billy's power. I was like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. And I think like the biggest thing is that her having a son that died probably the same way was enough for her to just be like, no, not again. But I don't know. I mean, she doesn't really have the most redeemable qualities about her. Like sometimes she'll do something good and it's just like, oh, but like that feels like it's a little like, it's got something else attached to it. Yeah. Okay. I'm just like lost in my own little thought bubble here. I think what I need to do is take a hot second and think about it. And then when I come back to watch the next episode, which will not be today, it will probably be tomorrow, maybe I'll have some fresh insight about how I feel about this episode, where it's still not my favorite episode. I think episode 3 and episode 7 by far are the best episodes. And I would say 6 too, with the Billy reveal and kind of getting, you know, William Kaplan's life and his death and, you know, Billy's reincarnation. I think that was a beautiful episode in itself. And I love the mystery behind it, but definitely 3 and 7 have been top-notch TV. I've really enjoyed those. So I'm going to have to think on that. But guys, if you want to watch the full length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 1 episode early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Was your brain boggled? Was your mind a little melted at the end of this one? Because I really don't know what to think. Agatha either knew that Billy had formed a hex, but it was underground, so it didn't affect all of Westview. I'm trying to think. There was the subway that was off to the side with Jen, and I'm wondering if that was also part of the underground of Westview, so he was trying to protect the town, which is good on him. Like, that's an incredibly kind thing to do. But why? Was it just to find Tommy? Was it to like find his own power? Because we know Wanda wanted it to have a normal life that she saw in all the movies and television shows, all television shows that she grew up with. So that would make total sense. But like with him, is it just that he wanted power, or that like he was being called to it? Because I mean, even William Kaplan was, you know, loved magic and wanted to be a magician. And, you know, now Billy Maximoff obviously is a witch. So a lot of his room has changed into, you know, less than innocent things like the Ouija board and the tarot cards and having everything up that is very spell-like, witch-like. There's a lot of that going on now. So was he trying to create this? Like I said, there's questions. Obviously, Agatha, I don't know whose eyelash that was that she got her tear on, but, you know, she like put it into the ground and was able to have something bud. I'm thinking that was her. That was a way for her to like kind of keep her life held somewhere and slightly sacred. Or not sacred, but like protected. A chance to come back is essentially what it was. I could not have told you that that's what this show was going to be about at all. I figured that we were going to have bits and pieces of Wanda, Vision, and you know, a little bit of that, but I did not expect this. And the fact that it's called Agatha all along, and I think it had several different name changes, like Coven of Chaos. Like, I'm sure they didn't want to call it the Coven of Chaos because then we're like, oh, that's our coven. And then I think the other one was just like Agatha Harkness. Maybe it was Agatha Harkness, Coven of Chaos. But Agatha all along still plays into the WandaVision thing, but also, has Agatha been pulling these strings all along? So that's kind of like the little like reveal, I don't know, that I might be expecting in the next episode, is that she was behind it the whole time or something. A lot of the things of like her having the spell on her at the beginning and him being able to break it leads me to believe that it hasn't been her all along, but it makes me wonder why that was part of it. So I hate when I can't figure things out. And what's great about this is that it's not really all that predictable. And I say that a lot of times people will say like, you had to have watched this and like, you know too much. And it's like, no, it's a predictable show. So it's easy to see the beats and the hints and the stories and the foreshadowing leads me to come up with an idea and I can just see it. But in this, I could not have told you Billy Maximoff was in here. I could not have told you that we were going to be on the witch's road, that we had have witch trials that would have included like divination, potions. Like, that's amazing. Like, this has been such a great show and I'm so in love with it. And I hope that they do another season because I think that like I would be so incredibly happy about that. I don't know if they will. I don't know if it'll tie into the rest of the MCU because I think actually Wiccan and I don't know if it's Wiccan and Speed. I don't really know what Tommy's hero name is, but we have all of our younger Avengers that are getting older, by the way. We need to start making those movies. But I'm really curious and really excited to see that. So I'm hoping Tommy is in the next one. If not, a clue that Tommy is alive and that Billy will be trying to find him. I think it is Speed. Is it? Shit. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But guys, come back here for the next episode. I have no idea how they're going to conclude this and what we're going to have at the end of it. But it has been such a journey. It's been such a ride. I have loved Catherine Hahn through this entire thing. I absolutely hate Agatha, but I love her at the same time because she is absolute chaos. And it is wonderful to watch. Aubrey Plaza has been giving and serving in every scene that she's in. Lilia, Patti LuPone was amazing. I absolutely love Jen. And, you know, I miss Alice. I wish we'd gotten more of her. It was nice to actually see her move on in this episode. And, you know, poor Mrs. Hart, Sharon Davis. Let's use her real name. Poor thing. But it's been a ride, and I'm excited to see how this is concluded. So guys, come back here for the last episode. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.